All right, guys, this is it. I take that off. All right, guys, this is it. $1,000 a day. That's what I did today on it. I'll show you the option. We made 1,600 on this one total. This is a different type of option trading. This is selling premium. I made a video about it yesterday. You guys could look at it. This brokerage, I will talk about this and all of it, but this is going to be risky. So one, I want to make sure you guys are aware of that, and two, make sure you guys check out the stream. I did all these plays live on our stream. I go live in the morning from market open to market close. You know, we've been talking about this, so a lot of you guys even asked for a guide of some sort. I'm gonna be working on that, getting that for you guys to make, because I think we want, I think we need to start arranging the premium. And we don't have a Discord, we have a Reddit. But again, check everything out, even the link in the bios for the stock trading course, all that. Yeah, but let's really go over this. I want to show you. I've been talking about this a lot. Here's the transaction history. I'm going to show you guys kind of how I did it with certain plays where I started. There's a specific strategy. I want to do this for the smaller accounts for you guys. It is going to be difficult. I think this is Tastyworks, and you can do this on smaller plays with about $2,000, right? But realistically, you're gonna need like 5 to 10 is what I've seen to get the bigger amounts. Like to do this, like I was able to get this right here. This took about $14,000, but it's a good gain. I've been documenting this account. We started it with 30,000. Last 3 months we made only $3,000, but now in the last like week it's been piling on because I've been testing out this strategy. But like I'm saying, understand the risk here, please, with selling premium. This is very different. If you don't know what it means to like sell and cover and all this, just go slow. Paper trade, you could do think or swim. I have a video. We explain it in the free stock trading course. Just go search the trading fraternity, paper money, and learn how to make one of these accounts. But essentially, this is where I came up with this strategy. I'm testing it out too, so you guys are seeing. And in most of these, even though it's very risky. This is a stupid play. These are uncovered puts and calls, but theoretically, I do have them covered because I am long on Amazon and Boeing actually. So that's one thing we got to make sure. But again, this is for you guys to learn and to watch. So I'm showing you guys pretty much my thought process with him, literally what I've done and how I came to this conclusion and how it's been working for me. And I should have covered this. I really should have covered this yesterday or today. We're going to see with Apple and the earnings, and also how we go about playing these earnings, or playing this strategy of selling premium into earnings. You guys got to be careful. I'm going to try to sell these and cover them hopefully before the earnings, or I'm going to try to make a spread out of them, meaning like I said earlier, they're uncovered. I'm going to try to see if I could scoop some shorter durations to cover some of these. And again, I'm taking advantage of the time premium. And like I said, if you don't understand what I'm saying, practice with the selling premium. And then also, doesn't mean this is over your head. I'm making these videos. I'd love to teach you guys. It's just be patient and don't lose your money. This is a great way to lose a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. So it's unlimited risk. It's very, very difficult selling premium. But that being said, now this is the strategy. This is the game plan. This is what I've been doing. It's literally I'm finding the biggest premiums I can that require the littlest amount of buying power. So this is where the small accounts where you guys could take advantage of it. And what I'm trying to do there is now sell the premium, and with this volatility and where we've been getting, the minute I'm getting about 10%, the premiums are big enough where 10% is a good enough amount of money for me. I'm looking to cover the position. So it's selling longer durations, but holding the premium for a shorter amount of time when I'm up on it. So it's pretty much, if you see, really, that's why I said I should have taken this. I'll show you guys the chart on the E-Trade. Oh, I think I closed my E-Trade. No way. Oh, excuse me, I did. But, this contract here, it was at first, yes, 2 days ago it was at 4,400. Then it went down to 3,400, and now it's 2,200. Like I'm saying, I'm up 43%. I should have taken it because my strategy really that I've been testing is like about 30% is the target. You take the profits and go. But I'm going to look to make a spread out of this because of the earnings. So that's what I'm saying. Come to the stream, and you're going to see me kind of maneuver this. But so far, I'm up $1,600 on this. This one you could have done with about 6 to 10,000, I think, in your account. Don't quote me on that. We'll double check. But essentially, you're going for a high premium, high theta, and you're taking advantage of the theta. and selling that premium, and pretty much once it goes 10 to 30%, you cut even 10% could be a decent amount. You know, this was a $3,000 contract. 10% would have netted me $300, and this is what I'm going to show you. So here's the transaction history. This is where I started on the video, because this is what I mean. Now you could hold it and put time and stats and everything in your favor, because I learned this the first time. This is the first video I made for you guys on December 14th. I sold this NVIDIA put. It was a year out, and I sold it for $289. So I collected $289, but I think you only needed $400. This is why I said I wanted this for people with a small account, and you could have done this with $400 in your account. And I sold that, but I was down on it. I was eventually down, I think, $150 on that option. So even though I had a small account, you would have been down, so you would have needed more money to hold it. That's one thing you have to account for, and this is what I'm getting at. But I was able to hold it. I understood stats. I understood, you know, playing the bank, selling the premium, and how that worked. And what happened, it eventually came back a month later, and I covered it, and I made $50. So it was $289. I made $50. Again, that is the whole point with this, and this is how selling premium. You're acting as the bank. You make money selling the premium. You're taking unlimited risk, way higher risk, but you're getting more consistent reward. It's easier to win. So this account, I've barely lost on it, and that's the fact. You know, it's not. I'll show my other accounts buying options. I'll gladly tell you, I'll hit 1 out of 5 options. Here, I'm hitting like 9 out of 10 selling premium. It's literally reversed. So, you know, that's just sell the weeklies everybody talks about in the chat. But essentially, it started with what I was I forgot what I was getting at here, but I took this from, I was saying it's really risky, but I took it from that 240. I learned after a month, I was like, okay, well, I want to step this up a little bit, right? So the next play was in January 18th. Now I moved up to a 2020 call, but a little closer. I sold it for $2,000, and then 5 days later, it was at $1,800. That was about 10%, $200. I took it, and I was good to go. And that was the whole point, because I was like, wow, I spent a month trying to get $50. I was satisfied with that, and I took it. So now I guess I'll take this. So what's the next play? I'm going to show you guys, and that's kind of how I advanced into here, and I'll show you guys some potential plays. I did this Boeing today. I think you need about $4,000 for this Boeing. Like I said, you'll need a bigger one. I think with a Tastyworks account or making selling premium, like I said, start practice with paper money, but you should start minimum $2,000. But to get some of the bigger, meatier premiums where it's worthwhile, you need like a mid-size account. But these ones, you know, it's the same thing here, and that's what I did on the activity here now. Where is it? Because you can see these Amazons. I just did that the other day. Yeah. So where is it? Like, I sold the Amazon. I sold that on January 24th. Today is January 29th. So 5 days ago to make $1,600 on here. And then this one, I was up about $400 on that one, a lot more. And then that one actually came down. But I sold the put a few days before, but that's, as you see, it's a shorter time frame. But even then, I was down $1,000 on this one at one point. I was down $1,000 on this call. But again, knowing statistics, knowing all that stuff, I was able to make that, you know, happen. So it was you have to understand how selling premium is going to work when you put all this into perspective. So I sold the premium. I knew that even though I was down, the odds are in my favor, but now you have to have enough money to be able to hold that. Otherwise, it's risky and it's scary. But then again, I did the put first. I was up about $400 on this, so I was up 30-40%, and then I sold the call. But you guys are gonna see what I'm gonna do with this. That's why I said, again, come to the stream. But the whole strategy here: sell high premium, take 10 to 30%. In this case, you know, I got $800 on this. If I could get back $200 on this, 30%, I'll probably walk away. And I was already up 10% earlier today. But again, this is why I like Tastyworks. It's easier to see, but we could do like a BA here. You guys could do this one. You know, $279 is the most you'll make, but you only need $3,700. But again, the whole idea is take 30%. You're going to walk away with like $100, but find something even with a bigger premium. I'm trying to think. What's Amazon? I think the Googles aren't too bad. I think you need a decent amount. Again, this is like one standard deviation. you need 10,000 bucks. But as you see here, and again, you have to have money account for holding the loss. If it goes against you, you have to really think, can you hold it through? Because if you get margin called or you panic and you freak out and it's too volatile and you cut out, then you're not playing the odds to your favor. So again, with how much money I have and understanding how options work, and that's the only two losses I took on this account. I sold early. I was down and I panicked and I sold, and both of them still expired worthless, even though they were in the money at one point. It's trippy, and that's why it's scary. And again, people will get blown out with this. That's why I say take it slow. I'll document this account. You guys could watch along with me. If you have questions, let me know. But here with this play, 10 grand, 1,700. If it goes, 10%, you can make $400 or $500 on this in a few days. Cut out and go, wait a few days, reevaluate. But it's pretty good to do this on the weekly basis. Pretty much trading them like weeklies, but with the longer term, but now just selling the premiums, here and there. So that's pretty much it. I'll leave it there at that. Let me know what you guys think. I know this is a scary strategy. Most experienced people, you're going to say people, oh my God, don't do this, be careful. And some people are going to be like, well, I'm scared, let's talk about this. I want to guys, you guys could watch it. You guys could see, again, this is just what I'm doing. Go contact a professional advisor, whatever, disclaimer, but really do not ever think about selling premium until you guys really understand what it is. That's why we're here. We're here to help, ask questions, take it slow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know. I'll see you guys on stream. If you have any other comments, questions, I'll be happy to answer them. I love you.